Indeed, she'd pretty much described him to a T, something that undoubtedly would have impressed him more if she hadn't been such a pill about it. He felt a little guilty about the sarcastic comment he'd made, but this was substantially mitigated by the fact that she'd so obviously relished busting his balls first. Not the way things typically went when he hit on a woman. Not to toot his own horn, but women really dug the FBI thing. But oh well. It wasn't like he was ever going to see her again. Most thankfully. Vaughn caught sight of the boarding house, the restaurant where he was meeting Simon and Isabel, and pushed all thoughts of the cantankerous Ms. Doe from his mind. Although he'd been to the bar several times, which was known for its massive chandelier made out of 9,000 wine glasses, he'd never eaten in the main dining room on the 3rd floor. The space, he saw, had been designed with exposed beams, hardwood floors, large bay windows, and what appeared to be thousands of wine bottles artfully installed in the ceiling. He saw Simon seated at a booth by one of the windows next to a pretty woman in her mid to late 20s with strawberry blonde hair. So this was the mysterious Isabel. He headed over to their table. Simon stood up, gripped his shoulder in hello, and immediately made the introductions. "Isabel, this is my brother Vaughn. Vaughn, this is Isabel." "It's a pleasure, Isabel," Vaughn said warmly, while shaking her hand. This was obviously a big deal for Simon, so he planned to be on his best behavior, which meant he'd save all embarrassing anecdotes about his brother at least until the main course. "It's nice to meet you," she said. "Simon's told me so much about you." "I had to edit a few of the stories, but she gets the gist," Simon teased. Chuckling, Vaughn sat down. He noticed the seat next to him had a place setting. "Isabel's sister is coming tonight, too," Simon explained. "Meeting both families." Vaughn raised an eyebrow. "This is getting serious." "Actually, Simon has already met Sidney," Isabel said. "But we thought it would be nice to have dinner with both of you tonight." Vaughn thought that seemed a little interesting. Perhaps something was up. The more the merrier. He took a sip of water, checking out Simon's big, goofy smile over the top of his glass. Something was up, all right. Perfect timing. There's Sidney now." Isabel waved excitedly at someone across the restaurant. Vaughn had his back to the entrance, so he turned around to look.